The dark web. When you hear those words, what comes to mind? Probably hackers and hoodies, right? Shady digital marketplaces. Well, what if I told you that's only a tiny part of the story? To understand what it really is, we've got to look at how it actually works.
See, for most people, this is the image. It's the version we see in movies and all over the news. This kind of lawless digital underworld, a place built just for crime. But that picture, it's just not complete. It's sensationalized. The reality is, well, it's a lot more nuanced. And honestly, the technology behind it is genuinely fascinating. So let's break it down. To really get what the dark web is, we first need to understand the structure of the internet itself. And it helps to think of it in 3 different layers. Okay, so first up is the surface web. This is the internet you and I are on every single day. If you can find it on a search engine, think news sites, social media, your favorite online stores. Yep, that's the surface web. It's the public, visible tip of the iceberg.
Next, we've got the deep web. Now, the name sounds all mysterious, but it's actually pretty mundane. This is just everything that search engines don't index. We're talking about your email inbox, your cloud drive, or the private network at your company. This is the vast, unseen majority of the internet.
So yeah, the vast majority of the entire internet is actually this deep web. And somewhere buried inside that is the dark web. It's a really, really small part of it. The key difference isn't what's on there, but the special way you have to get to it.
So, let's get to that how. How do you actually access this hidden part of the web? Well, the answer lies in a really clever piece of technology that people call the onion.
The technology is called Tor, which stands for the Onion Router. Its entire purpose is to provide anonymity. And here's a fun fact for you. It was actually developed by the US Navy to protect their intelligence communications online.
Now, this is the really clever part. Imagine your data is a secret message. Tor wraps that message in multiple layers of encryption, kind of like one of those Russian nesting dolls. Then, it bounces that message between a series of random computers, or nodes, run by volunteers all over the world. Each node only unwraps one layer of encryption just to see where to send it next. And this is key. No single computer in that chain ever knows both where the message originally came from and where it's ultimately going. That's the secret sauce to its anonymity.
And because of this whole special routing system, websites on this network don't have addresses like .com. They end in .onion, and you can't just type them into your normal browser. You need special software like the Tor browser to connect to them. So what we have here is this incredibly powerful tool for staying anonymous. But like any powerful tool, it's a double-edged sword. And this is where the whole conversation gets really interesting.
And this right here really gets to the heart of the whole thing. On one hand, the anonymity that Tor provides is an absolute lifeline for journalists trying to protect their sources or for whistleblowers exposing corruption. It's a vital tool for activists in countries with oppressive governments. It's essential for free speech. But on the flip side, that exact same anonymity can be used for illegal marketplaces, sharing stolen data, and all sorts of other criminal activities.
Which brings us to the most crucial point of all, really. It's not about the place, it's about the tool and the intention of the person using it. This is probably the most important thing to remember. The dark web isn't some alternate, magical, separate internet. It's just not.
It's not a place, it's a technology. It's a layer of privacy software, like Tor, that runs right on top of the same internet that we all use every day. It's a network that was built not for crime, but for anonymity.
And so, at the end of the day, we're left with this idea. The technology itself, all those layers of encryption and anonymous routing, it's neutral. It isn't inherently good or evil. Its impact, its entire reputation, just comes down to human intent. It proves that the promise of total privacy can be both a vital protection and a dangerous shield. And that right there is the fundamental paradox of the dark web.